How's everybody doing? I'm going to talk about this, go over it the day after tomorrow. It's their game plan. I'll show you the Bible verses and I'll show you what they've shown and what's happening now. We are very close.
According to informed administration sources, the city of Moscow is being evacuated. It is not generally known in Washington at the present time whether the evacuation order indicates the entire population of Moscow.
Moscow being evacuated. This is what they're doing in some cities, evacuating people, as you can see right here. I'm going to go over other things.
Or whether other major Soviet cities have been
Other major Soviet cities evacuating.
similarly affected by an evacuation order.
The Nato armored units have broken through the Helmstedt checkpoint into East Germany. And after heavy fighting are advancing under air support 2 miles along the E8 Bundesstrasse corridor past Marienborn toward Berlin. French news agency has received conflicting reports of East German resistance and heavy casualties.
They also talked about in here in Czechoslovakia and Ukraine. They talked about in here also. I'm assuming this is going to be the last few days. They also show this in The Simpsons right here.
People will clean out every supermarket in town. Typical sheeple.
So that's exactly what they show in The Simpsons. It's exactly what's going on right here.
But ground observers have confirmed that 2 Soviet-built MiG-25s invaded West German airspace, firing several air-to-ground missiles at a NATO munitions storage facility and also hitting a school and hospital outside of Würzburg.
Make it pretty, Ollie. This is my last trim as a free man. I'm getting married tomorrow.
Is that right?
Yep.
Well, congratulations, Glenn.
Who knows? The president's speaking on television at 6 tonight. Maybe he'll tell us something new.
Well, they'll tell us what they want us to hear. Keep the panic at the low sweat stage.
I really don't think either side wants to be the first to use a nuclear device.
You know, it's not a question of who, but where. Over whose real estate. Say we explode a nuclear bomb over their troops on our side. The fallout had better not drift over to their side.
They're crazy. How do they expect it's going to stop with just one bomb?
Well, maybe they'll contain it. After all, I've still got symphony tickets for tonight.
The thing that bothers me is that damn launch-on warning.
What's that?
That's when one side tells the other that they're going to fire their missiles as soon as they think the other guy's missiles are already on the way.
You know, use them or lose them.
What do you really think the chances of something like that happening way the hell out here in the middle of nowhere?
Nowhere? There's no nowhere anymore. You're sitting next to the Whiteman Air Force Base right now. That's about 150 Minuteman missile silos spread halfway down the state of Missouri. That's an awful lot of bullseyes.
Just hit one of our ships in the Persian Gulf.
Just hit one of our ships in the Persian Gulf. As I said, this should be the last thing that happens right here before we leave. As you can see, the fortress, they just hit one of our ships in the Persian Gulf. That's exactly what it says in Isaiah. The fortress, we should see this before we leave. As I was talking about, like I said, it could be the Abraham Lincoln. There's another aircraft carrier in there also. One of them. I'm assuming it will probably be the Abraham Lincoln. That's what I'm thinking.
The Russians, what do you think? When we hit them back, one of their ships in the water.
Sarah, can you wash up for lunch? Gonna pour you milk. This clouds would hurry them open up. Use one more good rain before the cut.
Hey, did you kids hear me?
Wait a few minutes.
Oh, honey, the biscuits.
That 3 nuclear weapons in the low kiloton range were airburst this morning over advancing Soviet troops.
So there you go. This is also in the Terminator also. I believe we'll do some nuclear event and then we will get counterattacked. We've already went over there. This would also be war coverage, and as it showed in the Middle East, one of our ships were hit in the Middle East.
Witness accounts to substantiate the rumor that low kiloton range nuclear weapons were detonated this morning during the conflict, resulting in the reported destruction of Wiesbaden and the outskirts of...
Soviet presence in East Germany. A maneuver described by the Soviets as protective.
And that both sides are working together to bring about the earliest possible ceasefire.
Roger, 159.
Peace and security.
External post check 9. Stand by start.
Get him up.
To an interrupt. Clear cars. 159. And yes,
So I'm going to put this on my backup channel. Like I said, I believe that the fortress from Ephraim, which is Isaiah 17 right here, and as I said, war coverage of some kind, and as it shows in The Simpsons also, it says right here exactly what they were doing.
Typical sheeple. Go south, the sheeple will clean out every supermarket in town. Typical sheeple.
So I think everything will happen pretty fast. I hope everybody's doing well. The day after tomorrow. The day after. It's in 1983. Good seeing everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I will be live in the morning. I'm going to put this up on my backup channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So, we'll see what happens. God bless. See you in the morning.